What up, homeboys? We had a bit of a big development this season of Discovery today. It's basically, if you don't want to watch the entire video, just look at me, okay? This is what it is all about. Please come back! Come back! Okay, let's take a look at it. Tier tokens, that is literal raid gear, will be now available for tarnished Undermine reals. Blizzard has released a hotfix, not even a patch, so that's how you can tell this is a pretty spur of the moment thing, which allows players to purchase tier 1 and tier 2 tokens with tarnished Undermine reals. This hotfix also makes Khotun drop one additional item, allows Thorns to log into the combat log, and lowers the requirements for many Anquirage crafting patterns. This is a tried and true play that Blizzard ever did. Whenever the numbers do not look like they are very good, hit the big old nerf button. And a lot of the time, I am for it, you know, like catch-up mechanics are a good thing. Now, did we ever get to the point where you can get the entirety of the previous tier for free, basically? I think that's not something we had done quite before. Even back in like phase 3, we didn't get like all the Nomer gear for free or something. I don't recall that. So the prices are here too. Okay, you can get the tier 1 bracers and your belt and your gloves for 15 reals. So like that's 15 dungeon bosses. A dungeon has like, I don't know, 6 bosses, depends on the dungeon. So like you run a dungeon like a little over 2 times and you get like a tier piece basically. You can get the shoulders and the boots for 20, you can get the chest, the legs and the helmet for 25, and here, okay, you can get tier 2 here. So we are in AQ 40 and Blackwing Lair gear is already now available in this thing for 35 reals. They made you pay 50 reals for a stupid ring, okay? Like a pre-raid best in slot ring was 50 reals. They are selling you tier 2 gear for cheaper than a best in slot trinket or something from 2 phases ago. It's unreal. So there's a note here, okay, we are currently have no plans to further expand the raid equipment present on the Undermine real vendor, and we focus this change exclusively on giving newer characters access to get bonuses that might be critically impactful to their character progression. So you can get 4 piece for free essentially. No, like if you just do a couple dungeons, you get 4 piece. 4 piece is crucial for a lot of classes like Prot Warrior, for example. Amazing 4-piece set. Now, here's the thing about saying we currently have no plans to expand. The thing is that when you train your player base that they're gonna catch up every after a tier comes out, that they're gonna like give gear for free, you kind of train people to not believe you. I think a lot of people do not believe you when you say you plan to not expand the gear requirements to buy more gear for free. And like even if they don't expand it, like when Nax comes out, are we gonna just buy AQ 40 gear for free the same way? Because the cat is out of the bag now. What are they gonna do? Khotun is gonna drop one more item. Okay, that's cool. That's some combat log improvements. And they also made the crafting materials cheaper for some reason. I don't know, like why would you make crafted items cheaper? But they made crafted items cheaper. Now I have made many quips during this little video, and that's for a very simple reason. This is a very clear sign of desperation. I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with me. This has gotta be the most generous catch-up mechanic they have done in the history of SOD. God only knows what they're gonna try to do when Nax comes out. Hell, I mean, like if you can get 4 piece of AQ 40 set for free, like why? Here's the thing, why would you try? Why would you try? Like, I skipped this tier. I didn't feel like raiding an AQ. And now, I've been vindicated, because why would I do AQ if I know that I'm gonna get tier 2.5 4 piece for free? All I gotta do is run a bunch of dungeons and I'm gonna get 4 piece for free if I really want it. There is no point to raid in SOD anymore, because like in 3 months, like you get to the next phase and you get caught up anyway. That's why I hate this is the laziest way to do a catch-up mechanic. The laziest way to do a catch-up mechanic. Because, yeah, you spike the players right now, you get like a spike of players like this couple weeks because people come back and farm a bunch of dungeons, and then people realize, hey, next year I'm gonna get all the gear for free again. Why would I bother raiding if I'm gonna get the gear for free? And that creates a trickle effect. Like if you feel, okay, no matter what I do, no matter how little I care, if I don't show up to the raid, I can always just go back and farm a bunch of dungeons and get all my gear anyway. Why would I ever raid? And like you say, okay, I'm skipping this tier, and then you say, I'm skipping this other tier, and bada boom, bada bam, you quit the game and you didn't even notice. That's what these catch-up mechanics do. I don't know, man, figure it out. Make it easier to do Blackwing Lair. Make it like like a 10-man or make the bosses lose half the HP. That's better than this. I don't know, put a debuff in the game like they did with ICC, where like you talk to an NPC at the entrance and he says like, would you like to make the bosses 50% weaker? And there you go. Anything is better than this, because that way people would still have to do the raid. And I am not saying it like elitism that, oh, you didn't earn it. It has nothing to do with that. Like, you are literally incentivizing people to not raid when you do this. That's a problem. Now, it is a hotfix, so that would imply that it's kind of like a panic move. Let's take a look at the population really quick. Okay, so let's take a look at Sodra now. Okay, there has been a little spike. It is not as bad as I thought. Let's see. So the player numbers are right now 65,000. Huh, it even recovered a little bit. We are getting the next Ramas PTR the 17th. That should be like 2 days after you see this video probably. Maybe I feel like doing it, maybe I don't know. Carpal tunnel. But here's the problem. I mean, it's not as terrible as I think. Maybe they saw like a huge drop of players this very week. I don't think so. Maybe it is true they want to incentivize alts, and that's good. The more alts you get, the more you can make it feel like even if you get a small player base, if everybody is doing like 2 raids a week, it feels like it's a lot easier to find groups. I cannot hate on that motivation. But let me tell you, even if the content in phase 7, phase 8, whatever, like the Karasan raid and whatever the hell they said they were gonna do, even if it is awesome, who's gonna be left to care at this point? I don't know, man. Should have put it at the start of the game, I guess. I think they really regret the level bracket thing. Not because it was bad, but because it kinda like staggered the game for a year. And by the time we got to like actual level 60 raids, like you naturally lose people over time, you know? There's no escaping that. So I don't know, you got something to be happy about if you're gonna play alts. I guess you can get your tier set bonus and go into raids right away. All you gotta do is farm a bunch of dungeons. From my point of view, it doesn't look very good for Sword. But hey, we got Classic Plus coming, right? Right? Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.